But do you have any names?
This is where it gets interesting. However, this one I do not recognize.
Would you like to meet Huyang, the lightsaber creator and architect? That's what Ashley Eckstein's character Ahsoka Tano says when the ancient droid Huyang first emerges in the anime series Star Wars: The Clone Wars. The figure, who has been making lightsabers and training young Jedi Padawans for generations, is voiced by former Doctor Who actor David Tennant. Recently, Tennant voiced him once more in a live-action role in the Disney Plus anime Ahsoka. Huyang is not only a fantastic source of knowledge after the collapse of the Republic, but he also offers constructive criticism, as he does for Sabine Wren, Natasha Liu-Bordizzo, as she attempts to master the use of the Force. Fan favorites, Doctor and the droid he voices are a hit combination. Look, I adore every Doctor Who episode, but Tennant consistently ranks highest on my list of favorite regenerations. How did Tennant find himself in yet another massive, multi-decade franchise? First, let's examine how he was first cast. In 2013, during an interview with IGN, Clone Wars and Ahsoka creator Dave Filoni, who was recently elevated to the position of Chief Creative Officer at Lucasfilm, stated that it was his wife who introduced him to the enchantment of David Tennant on Doctor Who. He adored the Rose and Doctor arc, and everything clicked into place when he learned that Tennant was a Star Wars enthusiast. That wasn't the only thing he stated about Tennant as Huyang. He informed the website. In an August 2023 video from the race side, he discussed it further and gave the actor's performance on Doctor Who high marks. There was such a quizzical nature to the character, a sense of whimsy, but he could still get very powerful emotion out of the character. A lot of intensity, a lot of anger, he stated. It's simply an amazing range demonstration. I felt, man, there's a way I could get this guy on Clone Wars. If I may wax poetic for a bit, the casting is excellent. He's fantastic in both franchises. Part of the attraction, in my opinion, is that Doctor Who viewers are accustomed to hearing David Tennant's voice and automatically assume that he is a wise man with centuries worth of common sense behind everything he says. If you are a fan of Good Omens, in which he plays a fallen angel who has existed forever, you could probably say the same thing about those who only learned about Tennant's Huyang through Ahsoka. While all of his performances are excellent, it is worth noting that many members of the audience still harbor strong feelings towards him because of his earlier work. It's unclear if Huyang will play a big part in the future, but I hope he shows up in a big way in the Star Wars movie that will serve as the series' climax on Disney+. Tennant's voice is endearing, countering Rosario Dawson's excessively aloof and over-it sentiments that Ahsoka is receiving in her present incarnation.